There's a lot of tools and websites out there that let you create a mind map, and some of them cost money and not all of them are easy to use. Well, here I'm going to show you how to make a mind map using PowerPoint. Everybody's got PowerPoint. So here I've got just a basic presentation, and to get started with a mind map, I'm going to go up here to the shapes, and I'm going to insert a basic shape, just this text box. You could also just use the insert text box up here in your ribbon. I'm going to draw a little text box here, and this is going to be called rock types. So I'm going to do a little mind map on rocks. Now, this first text box is kind of going to be my template for the rest of the mind map. I'm going to go up here and click center. I'm going to fill it with a little bit of an orange here. I guess I could give it an outline. It's really up to you, but instead of making new text boxes every time, I'm just going to copy and paste this one. So this is going to be my prototype text box here. So now I'm going to go hit Command C to copy and then Command V to paste. You can also just use the menu bar and choose Edit, Copy, and Paste. So now I have this second one, the second text box. I can drag it anywhere I want to. And I'm going to call this igneous. So that's a rock type. I'm going to fill that with a little gray here. And I'm going to copy and paste this one, and we'll call this one sedimentary. And we'll do a third one here. I'm going to copy and paste this, and we'll call this one metamorphic. Now, mind maps, the visual layout is really important. In this one, I'm going to leave these three subtypes the same color, so I can see visually that rock types is its own thing, the center thing, and then everything else stems from that. I'm also going to maybe make the font on here a little smaller. I'm going to make this size 16, and just something to visually differentiate it. But the question in terms of mind mapping is now how do you map this out visually? Well, if you go to the shapes option here, you can insert one of these connecting lines, and this is a great way to connect your different nodes on your mind map. If I hovered over this main one, I get these four little connecting points, and if I click on let's say this one here, I can draw a line, and you'll notice it kind of sizes itself in real time to be what it should do to connect the two. So it's not just a random line, it's literally turning itself into a connector. And if I drag it up to this igneous here, onto that point, it connects it. And this actually, it's real time, interactive. If I move igneous around, notice how it keeps moving here. So it's not just an arbitrary line, it's literally connecting those two. I'm going to do the same thing, shapes, and draw another one up here, connect it to sedimentary, and finally a third one down here. You can use these other ones like an arrow, or this arrow connector here. This arrow here won't work, but it has to be this connector style. And this will allow you to create these actual connections between your nodes. Now I'm going to do the same thing for igneous. I'm going to copy and paste that. And for igneous, I got a couple different rock types. We'll do basalt, and copy paste this. I'm actually going to make this a little smaller here because I'm running out of room on mind map, but you get the idea. So we're going to do basalt and obsidian, and finally, well, we'll just do basalt and obsidian. That's all right. We're going to get too cluttered here. Once again, I'm going to make these a different color. We're going to fill it with, we'll do a green over here. It doesn't really fit that type of rock, but you get the idea. So I'm going to, once again, I'm going to use an arrow this time just for fun. I'm going to use that arrow, connect that, and we'll go to shapes, arrow, connect that one. And you can see how my mind map is now being created. I'm going to make these a little smaller again, so I have this sort of visual layout. And this continues, so you can make your mind map as comprehensive as you want using nothing but PowerPoint. When you're done, you can go to the File option or File menu and choose Save as JPEG, and then you get a nice mind map that you can share with a professor or teacher or anyone else. So that's how you do your basic mind map in PowerPoint.